Okay, thank you. Just recording. Okay, here is an option called align. So align means align one or more elements with the selected element. If you want to align something with the same objects or same line, you have to click align command, align, and you have to select the object. By example, if you want to align this particular line for this line, so click this one and this one. You can align easily like this. Or if you want to align this line to this one, click this line and this line like this. You can align. So it's helpful for walls, other mechanical equipments, each and everything. So it will be easy to align each of the objects. So again, next one is move command. Click the move command. Okay, it's asking to save the projects. Okay, if you did not save the projects, it will ask sometimes. Okay, so click the move command and select the objects. Select these objects, enter. Now you can move easily. Look at this. Everywhere you can move easily. Then here is the option called offset. If you want to give an offset, click offset. Okay, click the offset. Now it's showing offset here. It's asking the offset. If you have to give the offset of 1 meter, 2 meter, whatever it may be. I will go with 1 meter. Okay, click the objects. Look at this, it's creating. Like this. If you want to change it into 1 meter to 2 meter, you can simply type 2 meter and okay. So we are already set the unit. No need to type 2 meter like 2 and m like this. No need to text here. Simply text the numbers 2, 3, 4, whatever it may be. Like if you want to set in feet and inches, simply go with here offset. And if you if you want to 10 feet, 10, you have to enter the symbol 10 feet like this. It will take automatically as 3.048 meter like this. So next one is copy. Select the copy, click the copy command and select the objects. Select the objects, enter, and you can copy. Here, two options. You can copy easily. Like this, you can copy. If you want to multiple copies, here is option called multiple. Click here and copy. Like this, you can copy multiple. So I think, am I explained these things in the previous class? So because some of the people are not joined, so okay. So got a little bit confusion. So okay. So where's my chat? Okay. So after that, look at this one more option called mirror. Mirror by pick axis. It's nothing but you have to pick the axis before you want to mirror the objects. Like I will show you. So where is my objects? Before that, I will draw one line here, annotate detail line. So it's look like an axis here. Like okay. So now I want to mirror these particular objects. Go to modify panel. Here's option called mirror pick axis. Okay, I have selected objects, enter, and now you have to pick the axis. So I have chosen this one as the axis. Click here. Look at this. It is mirrored automatically, right? So here one more option is called draw axis, mirror draw axis. So it's nothing but you have to draw the axis for mirror. So I have chosen mirror draw axis. Select the objects, enter, and you have to draw the objects like this. I'm just drawing here. Look at this. It will mirror this side. Again, selected already, mirror, draw axis. I'm just drawing here. Look at this. It will mirror here. Okay. Then here is the option called rotate. Okay, select the objects and go to rotate and select the one particular point showing one line. You have to choose the one point like this thing. Select the objects, rotate. You have to choose the point like front, left, right, whatever. Okay, like this. You have to, if you want to rotate this kind of rotation. Then here is option called trim extend to the corner. Like trim or extend to elements such as walls, beams. So you have to like you have to trim or extend. You have to make the objects like this. So this kind of the objects. Okay. I will draw some detail lines here. Detail lines like this. Then detail line. Okay, like this. Now I want to join these particular objects. So no need to draw here. Click this point and you can align like this. It will take some time, right? Go to trim or extend command. Click this particular point and second point. First point and second point. You can do like this. So no need to draw like. So first point, second point. It will take time, right? So you have to use this command. And here is one more option called split element. Split element is nothing but cuts an element such as walls, lines, selected points. You are just cut an element. So it will help for painting purpose, right? So click here and select the point. Look at this. If you want to move this particular object easily. In 2D, it's not help actually. In 3D, it will help. I will show you in exact way how it's help in actual projects. Okay. And here is the option called split with gap. It will just give an gap. Okay. Now it's we cannot use in 3D because we are using 2D. So we should use in 3D itself. Split with gap. Look at this. It's not happening. Look at this. It's not working in 2D. When you go when you draw something, how to trim? Sir, is detail line act as a normal line or axis line? Detail line? So actually, brother, detail line is nothing but a 2D line, right? It's not like an axis. It's just a 2D line. You can make an axis. You can make a detail line as an axis, right? So it's 2D line. Detail line is just a 2D line. Act as a normal lines or axis line. It's a normal line, brother. It's a normal line, not an axis line. So you can draw as a reference purpose. Okay. Trim. Where is my trim option? So here, yeah, trim extend. Okay, trim. Okay. Suppose if you want to trim. Suppose if you want to trim. So it's nothing but you have to join trim extend to the corner, trim or extend to the corner, right? So it's extending. So if you want to trim like how can I explain in this 2D way? So I will explain you in 3D. So it's just a 2D line. You can join also, like right. So if you want to trim here from this point to this point, so like so I want to show you. You have to join or trim. So it's an option called trim or extend. Trim or extend elements. So it's nothing but trim or extends elements such as walls or beams to the elements or corner. Yeah, you will get a recording, right? So trim is nothing but so the line is here. So you want to trim this line from the particular objects. Like if you want to trim the objects and you can align this particular lines. So click here and you can do like this. Okay. So it's just a 2D line, right? So then here is option called trim extend a single element. Okay. So before explaining, I will draw some detail lines here. And okay. So I'm just draw some detail lines for explanation purpose. Here is the option called trim extend single element. If you want to extend a single element, click here, select the point. If you want to trim or extend the elements, select the point and you have to extend the point. Look at this. Again, it's not taking this point because we are selected a single trim points. So if you want to extend these particular lines, so here is option called trim extend multiple points. Click here, select the required elements, select the particular line as a reference, click here and you have to trim. Look at this. You can go with anyone, any objects, like look at this one also taken. So this one, so again this one, like, right? So and here is option called delete. If you want to delete, just click here, enter. No need to use this option because if you want to delete some objects, simply click here and delete. So it will take, it's a little bit easy to delete. Again, go to this option, click this option and again delete. So it will take, okay. So, and here is option called pin. I will show you after that pin and this particular options. Then here is option called array command. So if you want to create more objects, use array command. So I will go with array command and select the objects, enter. Then here is option called move second and last. If you want to go with move for second from this to this, here is a two objects. If you want to create three, look at this, three objects. But here it will create an object after the second one, right? If you want to create a same objects, so it will create objects. If I will show you again. So here is the option called array command. Select the array command, click the particular objects. If you want to create a more objects similar way, click enter. Then here's the option called move and last. And here's the option called constraint. Constraint is nothing but if you want to create straight lines or straight, so use constraint. Okay, I am using constraint. Okay, so here second means from first point to second, just a distance between two particular objects. Same way it will create the objects. So here's the option only two. If you enter in three, it will create the same in with the same arrow distance. The same distance it will create. Okay, here it's a group. Okay, if you edit one, it will automatically edit this particular two also. So if you want to create a more, simply go with 5. It will create again with the same distance, right? Okay, so again I will go with particular objects, array command, and here's the option called last, first point or last point. Now it will create object in between these particular points. So if I enter 5 objects, look at this, it will create 1 2 3 4 5. It will create inside the two particular points. Look at this. If you want to create 3, can create. If you want to create, click here, and 6, maybe it will overlap sometime. 10, it will adjust the distance itself. Okay, so like this you can easily create. Then it's a dimension part. I am already explained this particular dimensions, and here is a one more option called measure between two reference. It's a just a temporary dimension. Click here. Sir, how will you do it vertically? Same brother. So if you want to create a vertical, so click the objects, array, first point and second point, like this, 5. Right, if you want to create any type, click here and array. So constraint should be up if you want to create this kind of the way. Okay, click here. So maybe it will take some time. Look at this. Three, right? inclined or whatever it may be. If you want to create inclined, so you have to make constraint should be off. Okay, it's a kind of the group, so you have to ungroup before editing. Okay, I will show you how to group. Okay, so is it okay? Recording post. Okay, fine. So here is a temporary dimension. Measure the distance between two elements or other reference. So click here. If you want to make some dimensions, just a temporary dimension from this particular point to this one. It's just a temporary dimension. After escaping, or if you want to click any command, it will move automatically. It will remove the elements automatically. Sorry, it's not an element. It's remove the dimension automatically, right? So no need to go with the temporary dimension. You can go with some dimensions automatically. Okay, like this. So sometimes it will help. Okay, sometimes it will not. Create a part from the layers or subconscious layers. It will not use in the basics things. So maybe it will help for advanced MEP. So you are going to learn from the some other tutors. Okay, then here's option called create assemble, and here's option called create group. It's not usable. Create assembly from the elements you are selected from the drawing series. I will show you in the exact drawing, so it's not possible here to show. Okay, if I click here, and it's difficult to select the 2D elements, right? So it's not selecting. Okay, so you can create a groups. For groups, I will select some. Okay, I will select this one because there are a lot of the elements I have created, small elements. So if you want to create a group, look at this elements. So it's a completely single element, like it's a single line element. First one line, two lines, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 side of the elements, right? So now you want to create a group for the elements. Okay, or if you want, so again select. You have to select the each and every line for the objects. Once you create a group, no need to select each and every line. Okay, so select the object. Here's option called create a group. Create a group, and you can rename it. You can rename anything here, and okay, now it's created as a group. Look at this. Now you can easily move somewhere, like move command. Click the move command, select the point. Look at this, you can easily move. But you want to edit something here, click here, and here's the option called edit group. Now you can edit the group. Data line, go with data line. I can draw something like, then finish. Again, it's created as a group. Look at this. You cannot edit a single lines. If you want to delete something here, edit group, and you can delete it. Finish. Okay, look at this. You cannot move this particular lines. Now you have to go select the groups, and you can edit group. If you don't want group, select here and make it as ungroup. Okay, now it's ungroup. Look at this. You can select the single lines, right? So it's the basics thing is over, guys. So I have explained in annotate command, in a dimension also explained, and detail lines. So here is option called revision cloud. So look at this. I have created some revision clouds here. So I will create you. So revision cloud is nothing but if you in previous drawings, if you have changed, or if you want to show the clients, I have changed here. So how to show? You have to create a revision cloud. If you click here, you can observe that add a revision cloud to the current view or sheet, indicate designs are that have been changed. So click the revision cloud, and you can add simply like this. It's look like a cloud. So the name comes as revision cloud. Look at this. You can create this kind of the circles also. Look at this. So that's why I'm explained the some basics tools already, right? I hope you practice this kind of the basic tools. Look at this. So then, okay, it's just only for the reference purpose. The drawing has been changed here, or you have to check the drawing, right? Okay. Then detail group. create a details group here. Same as detail group, I'm already showed you, right? Detail group, or create a group here. You can create groups, group name, or okay, you have to add the object. I have showed you already. Okay. Then it's an insulation part. If you want to add an insulation, sometimes it will help to, or sometimes you have to add an insulation in Revit MEP. So you have to go with insulation. So click here and you can simply draw the insulation. Look at this. But it's visible in small. So if you want to make a width little bit high, so you have to change here. Here is the option called width. And if you want to change it in 2 or 3 meter, the size will be increased automatically. Okay. Then here is option called text. Text is nothing but it's a 2D text. So here in architecture, you will get a model text. It's a 3D text, and in annotate command, you will get a 2D text. Click here and select the area you want to write something. So I will select it here. Okay, look at this, and you have to write something, whatever. BIM 01. Okay, right? It's just a 2D text. Okay, so here you can see in properties browser, you have to see the properties. You can see easily the properties. What about text? Okay, click this one and go to edit type. In properties browser, if you click the edit type, you will get the properties browser. Here is option called color. How can, okay, I'm just explaining. Okay, yeah, how can text size can be increased? Okay, just explaining. Okay, color. If you want to change the color, click the color option and go to red, apply. Okay, look at this. The color has been changed. Again, go to text, select the text, go to edit type. Then how to change the what you asked, text size. Here is option called text size, 2.5 mm. Okay, if I go with 10 mm, okay, look at this, it's changed completely, right? Click here again, edit type, tab size. Tab size is nothing but it's a tab size, you can increase easily. Okay, edit type, then width factor each, and it's a complete basic thing. Such it's a no need to show change here. There's some width factor and all. So it's like if you want to give some width here, so it's like a width factor. Okay, it's okay. So okay, so now you are selected a text, right? So if you don't want to select text, you can click here modify. It will deselect automatically. Select the text, you have to click modify. It will deselect automatically, or click escape in keyboard. Okay, go to text and go to edit type. If you want to make bold, click here, apply. So just move like this. Look at this, it will bold automatically. Okay, so then unbold, apply. It's unbold. If you want to create italic, apply. Okay, it's an italic again. Okay, then underline. If you want to underline, apply. Okay, look at this, can change the way. Okay, then show border. Okay, no need to show the borders here. Arrow, degrees, leader. So I will show you how it will help for arrows and all. Click here, and here's the option called add left side arrows or arc leader. Look at this, it's an arc leader. So like if you want to show here something, like you can create like this, right? Or click here and double click. After that, you will get something like same. If you want to numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuously, it will come. Or if you want to start with from 2, so here is option called plus increase the least value. Click here 2, 3, 4. Automatically it will increase. Okay, if you want nothing, click here. And here is the option called X2. Okay, like this. If you want to create, underline, align, each and everything, it will come here. This is just a 2D text, guys. So it's not used actually. So actually in architecture, here's an option called room text. It will use actually. Sometimes it will use some 2D text. Okay. Annotate command, I have explained something. Okay, then it will comes under the project. It's unable to show here in 2D drawings, tag category, each and everything here. I will show you in the exact projects. Okay, in modify command also I have explained some basic tools. Okay, let's go to insert tab. Okay, so before that I will it's showing that running out of the times. Okay, guys, only 10 minutes remaining. You can rejoin that after ending this meeting. You can rejoin because Zoom will allow only 45 minutes for free classes, so you can rejoin. Okay, just showing only 10 minutes. Okay, after that you can rejoin again. So let's discuss with the some doubts section. Okay, so is it clear? Okay, so insert tab. So before that I will close this particular tabs here. Here is option called home. Click home, file. Here is option called new, project, architecture, because we are using architecture here. Okay, the file is opened, new level. Before that I will go with units, set the units, length, meter. Okay, so go to insert tab, Revit link. Here is a two options, one is link and one is import. Difference between link and import. So in link, if you link the any kind of the project, it will be Revit, it may be 3ds Max, whatever. Okay, so link is nothing but if you change something from the particular project, it will change automatically if you link the project. Okay, if you import the project, it cannot be changed here in Revit. So you have to link the project. If you are working with MEP files, so you have to link the architecture model, right? So you have to make a reference from the architecture model for MEP, right? So you have to link the projects. So how to link? Click here. Okay, I will go with some desktop files. So I have some files here. Click the particular objects, a particular file, and click open. It will link automatically. Look at this. It will link automatically, right? Same way. So I have taken architecture file as a reference for creating a MEP models or creating a structural models, right? So you have to link like this. If you have any IFC file is nothing but I'm using Revit 2020. Some of the people are using Revit 2021, 22. So in 2021, I am unable to open in 2020. So that how can we open? Is it any solution? Yes. You have to create a IFC files. So in files, go to files. Here is the option called import, and here's the option called IFC. Create IFC file. Okay, export each and everything I will tell you. So you have to create IFC files. Then you can link here. Link is nothing but open the particular files. Okay, if you want to open any 3ds Max model, so you have to create a IFC files in 3ds Max model. Then you can open this particular that kind of the files here. Okay. Then here's the option called link. Link cat. Click here and okay. Look at this. Some of the files are opened. It's a complete AutoCAD file. Look at this. It's a complete AutoCAD file. If I change something here, it will change automatically. It will update automatically here because the file has been linked in Revit. In project browser, you will get the links here. Look at this. You will get the Revit links, not getting, you cannot get the AutoCAD links because AutoCAD is a 2D, right? Can file will be modified when you link the file. Yes, you can modify the file. You can modify the original file. When you modify it, it will change automatically here. Okay. So I will show you. Before that, Okay, what I do, I will save this objects as a 01. Okay, I have just saved, and I will close the file. Then where is my file? I'll go to desktop and open it. Yeah, screen is visible now, guys. Revit screen. Guys, is it Revit screen visible now? So because I have, yes, okay. So where is my ground floor here? And ground floor. Okay, look at this ground floor. I have linked this file. Okay, so now I will delete something here. Okay, I have deleted, then again saved. Let's check actually. Okay, you have to close the file before open the linked one. So here is the one. Let's check actually. Look at this. The wall is deleted. Can you observe that wall? It's completely deleted, right? So it's the advantage of linking the file. Insert. If you import the CAD file, or you cannot import the Revit file, okay? You cannot import the Revit file. You have to import the CAD file. Same as AutoCAD also. If you change anything here, it will automatically update. Okay. So, and you can link the CAD, link topography. Topography is nothing but some of the civil 3D files you can link here. I don't have any civil 3D files. Okay. And DWF files also I don't have. Decal is nothing but if you want to place anything like 2D features, you can show you. You can place it here. I will show you in exact projects. And these are some of the point cloud files. If you want to link any point cloud files, some of the projects having, you have to scan the project, then it will comes under Revit recap files. So you have to point out. Okay, manage links. If you want to change anything, so you have to change it here. Okay, like it's already loaded. Okay, so it's just showing what kind of the files you are linked, each and everything. If you have any CAD format, it is showing here. You can add also. If you want to add, simply click here, and again you have to add the some particular drawings here. Okay, then same import CAD, same click here, and if you want to import any CAD files, you can simply import. So I will delete these files. Okay, look at this. Sometimes unable to delete. Why you cannot delete? Here is option called pin. You have to unpin before deleting. Okay, delete. Now you can delete it easily. Okay, again go to import CAD, instamojo. Okay, I have named it as some for instamojo. Simply click it open. Now it's opened. Look at this. Okay, it's already pinned. Okay, if you want to unpin, and you can move somewhere, and again you have to make a pin. Go to modify panel. Here is option called pin. Make it pin. Then if you want to unpin, here is option called unpin. Okay, so why it's helpful for pin and unpin? Because when you pin here, it will fix it. Okay, sometimes it will, if you are using as a reference wall, so it will make a reference point. So if you just move somewhere, the complete drawing will be, again you have to draw as a reference, right? So better you have to make a pin. Pin is fixed. The complete drawing is fixed in the way. Okay, so here it's not pinned. Click here, and here's the option called pin. It's fixed. You cannot move. Right? Same as PDF. Click here. If you have any PDF, you can simply click the whatever the PDF you have. Here is option called files, pages. I have some 7 to 8 pages here. Select the required one, and you can fix it here. Look at this, and you can resize also like this. Okay, look at this. Some documents maybe. Okay, then here's the option called image. Same, click images. So maybe I don't have any image. Let's check in downloads. What is this? Okay, same. Look at this. Can adjust here also. So I have explained each and everything. Load family and I will explain you after the particular projects. So I hope you understand, guys, today the topics. So it's in less than 1 minute remaining. Kindly raise hand for doubt sections. Okay. So I will close the record.